Peace. Welcome back to another episode of the Money Codes. My name is Joel, here to give you today's money code fix. And on today's episode, it's going to be a little bit different. Now, typically on this channel, we tend to talk about different credit card products. We tend to talk about how to dispute with the credit bureaus, how to read our credit reports, basically how to create a solid credit profile to be able to get the loans that we want, to be able to get some business funding, some credit card funding at the best rates possible. I've done an hour-long video on how to incorporate, how to get your LLC up, how to get your EIN number, how to get some trade lines, starting to report on your business credit. So up until this point, this has been a credit-centric type of YouTube channel. And I want to take a slight detour today. And I want to talk about cryptocurrency. And specifically, I want to talk about Saitama, the Saitama token. And the reason why I'm taking this opportunity to do so is because if you're not familiar with crypto, there's been a lot that has been going on over the last few weeks or even few months. You probably have heard about the Dogecoin surge of last year. You probably have heard of Shiba Inu and the craziness that's been going around regarding Shiba Inu and how they pretty much crashed Coinbase, I want to say last week. So there's a lot of energy. There's a lot of gravity around cryptocurrency. And I want to take this opportunity today in this video to do two things. The first thing is I specifically want to go over the Saitama token, and I want to give you a few reasons why I've done a 180. And this initially was going to be a pump and dump. Get in, get out, move on to the next token, the next meme coin, the next anime coin. However, after doing my research, I'm long-term. I'm officially diamond hands when it comes to Saitama, and I'm going to give you a few reasons why you should probably have this on your radar. And again, disclaimer, I am not a financial analyst. This is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes. We have to say that on YouTube anytime we discuss subjects like this. But again, I want to give you a few reasons why Saitama is in my portfolio and why you probably should consider it. And then two, I want to take a macro level and I want to kind of have a heart-to-heart with you all in our community as it pertains to financial literacy, as it pertains to just kind of getting our feet wet when it comes to crypto, because it can be a little bit intimidating. There are a lot of scams that are going on in this community. So in this video, I want to go over a lot of this. So let's just jump right in. So as you can see, I'm on coinmarketcap.com. This is a website. If you're not familiar with cryptocurrency, you should probably bookmark this website. On coinmarketcap.com, and I'm looking at Saitama. So as of this recording, we're about 12% up over the past 24 hours. So as you can see, around September, they started to really take off, and over the past maybe 30 days as of 10/21, so not even a full 30 days, they've been on a roll. And I want to kind of go over a little bit of what to pay attention to. So let's take a look at the overall holders for the Saitama token. So as you can see, back in the summertime, they've been pretty steady. But as I mentioned before, starting in September, they really started to take off. And as you can see, they have been consistently gaining more holders of this token, and why I believe this is going to be a long-term trend. So now anytime we talk about any token, anytime you're about to put your money into any sort of investment vehicle, I want you to do your homework. So we're on the Saitama token website right now, and I want to read just a few things. So welcome to Saitama, a community-driven platform promoting financial well-being by empowering people of all ages and cultures to be in control of their money, create their own wealth opportunities. The Saitama token is our medium. It was built on the Ethereum blockchain with a smart code that makes it safe to invest and beneficial to hold. Now let's look at the tokenomics, which makes Saitama very unique as opposed to the other meme coins that you may see out on the market. The passive income system, so 2% of every transaction with Saitama is deducted and redistributed to our pool of holders. It means that just by holding it, you will see a number of tokens increasing automatically every day as the community transacts. All right, so keep this in mind. So 2% is going to go back to the holders. There's another 2% that's going to do this, deflationary currency. An additional 2% of the amount of all transactions is taken out of circulation, meaning that our token supply is constantly shrinking and making your Saitama increase in value with time. We have already started with 49% of the supply burned. What does this mean? So this means this is a deflationary currency as opposed to the US dollar fiat currency. If the US government continues to print money as it has been, it's going to devalue the dollar. every day, every month that you hold the US dollar, it's actually losing its value. When it comes to Saitama, when they say that they're a deflationary currency, that means every time a Saitama token is bought or sold, 2% of that amount is going to be burned. So it's going to shrink the amount that is going to be in the total circulation. So over time, the more that you have of this token, theoretically, is going to gain more value because there's going to be a less supply that's going to be traded in the marketplace. This is a deflationary currency. And third, the anti-whale trap. Everyone is expected to make profit, but we want profit to be for everyone. Saitama is coded in a way that prevents big wallet holders, aka your whales, from trying to manipulate the price in their favor or from dumping the tokens by selling out. So the anti-whale trap. So I heard them speak about this in one of the latest AMAs. They're speaking about how there's going to be a tax applied to the large whales who control a substantial amount of the Saitama token. If they want to dump it, if they want to do a rug pull, that there's actually going to be a tax applied to that. I don't have 100% of the details how this is actually going to be applied, but the major takeaway I want you to get from reading these three major bullet points is that they're incentivizing people to not be someone to pump and dump, but to be able to hold your tokens for a long period of time, to get the reflections, to be able to hold onto your tokens. And just by holding it, you will see more tokens added onto your wallet. You will see that the value over time potentially of your tokens increasing because of the deflation currency, because of the burn rate. Again, if I'm going too in depth, if this sounds a little bit too technical, again, this is why I want to make sure that we continue to do videos like this so we can all learn about this terminology. We can all learn about what a burn rate is, what the blockchains are, because this is on the Ethereum blockchain. I want us to be able to have conversations about cryptocurrency in our community because I feel that this is lacking. But this is really just a high overview, again, of why I am high on the Saitama token. If we continue to go down, you can see the burn percentage. And here's another reason why I am big on the Saitama token. So on the 13th of this month, there's going to be an event held, I believe, out in Las Vegas, where they're going to reveal the Saitamask, which is going to be the iOS app and the Android app, where you're going to be able to create and sell NFTs, where they're going to make it a lot easier to purchase Saitama, because as of right now, it's a little bit challenging to be able to acquire Saitama. It's a little bit difficult. It's not like going on to Robinhood, clicking one or two buttons, and then that's it. Personally, I bought Saitama twice, and both times I've done it on Uniswap, and the gas fees at the time of this recording was about $200 just to be able to purchase this via Uniswap. So the goal is, with this Saitamask, it's going to make it a lot easier for us to store the tokens. We're going to be able to purchase and sell NFTs on this wallet. And there's going to be an educational aspect built into this, as you can see here. Learn and improve your financial skills. This is why I am high on Saitama. There's going to be a lot that's going to be revealed on the 13th. So everyone that is asking, are they late to the party? Again, this is speculation. This is not financial advice, but I think we are all early to the party at the time of this recording. So another reason why I am big on Saitama is the transparency. They are a fully doxed team. That means we know who is behind and who's controlling the development of this token. You have Steve, Manpreet, Max, Russell, Nam, Gabriel, Aaron. We actually can see who is involved in this token as opposed to other tokens and other altcoins and meme coins where we have no idea who's running these crypto coins. And the reason why I say that it's very important that we need to know who's running and who's involved in these tokens and these coins. As of this morning, Squid Game cryptocurrency scammers make off with $2.1 million. Over the past week, another one of the more popular meme coins that have taken over Twitter and Reddit was the Squid Game currency. We don't know who's behind them. We don't know the names of the people that created this cryptocurrency, but this is the reason why, if you plan on investing in any cryptocurrency, you need to do your homework. You need to read the white papers. You need to understand who's behind this cryptocurrency that you're trying to align with. What many people failed to do when it came to the Squid Game currency, they saw the hype, they saw the buzz, they threw their money in, there was a rug pull, they got left holding the bag, and the original creators, they walked off with $2.1 million, right? Just like that, if you're not doing your homework, if you're not taking your research seriously, you don't want this to be you, right? So this is why, again, I'm making this video, because I don't want you to fall into these scams or these Squid Games. And again, every other day, there's another rug pull that happens. So we got to stay on our toes. We got to understand what we're doing as it pertains to our education, our financial literacy, and what it is that we're doing when we say that we're investing in cryptocurrency. All right, so let's jump over to Twitter. And as you can see here, this was on the official Saitama Twitter page. Now let's do a quick comparison. So this was on September 7th. So at the time of this tweet on September 7th, the all-time high was 3925. There were 32,000 holders. Let's just jump back. And again, this was about 2 months ago, not even 2 months ago. The holders as of October 31st was 155,000. Not even 2 months ago, they were sitting at 32,000. So over 120,000 people have jumped on this Saitama train. And as you can see from this chart, it's steadily increasing. And as I mentioned before, with the November 13th Saitamask event, there's a lot of celebrities that's going to be there that's going to show the utility of what we can actually do with the Saitama token, what we can do inside of the Saitamask. There are several celebrities that's already on board. I know Willie D from the Ghetto Boys. He's one of the official frontman spokespersons for Saitama. There are a few Hall of Fame NBA players that are behind this token. They haven't revealed everyone that's going to be there yet, but November 13th. We need to mark that day on the calendar because that's going to be a huge day. That's going to be a huge milestone. Let's jump back over to another tweet. Saitama has joined forces with BlazeFire Games. We will be sponsoring esports events across the U.S., collaborating crypto education along with the HBCUs, and creating NFT playing cards for the NBA. There will be more Monday. This was on September 4th. I do like the fact that they partnered up with the BlazeFire Games. I believe the amount was $50 million that they've committed to doing education with the HBCUs to improve the financial literacy, to have esport games over at the HBCUs. I'm big on this because my channel is specifically for financial literacy in our community. So when I'm able to see different cryptocurrencies and different projects and different companies that are able to kind of align with the same thing I'm trying to do, I'm big on this. And now I'm on the Twitter page for the COO of Saitama. Saitama working through details on integrating end-to-end billing and payment systems for major hospitals in North America. This will be a vital tool in our Saitamask ecosystem. Remember, the 13th of this month, this is when everything is going to be revealed. We're going to see the big picture. Full details to follow 11/13/21. Y'all are in for a treat at this launch party. So a lot of the cryptocurrencies and these meme coins that you see on Reddit, you see on Twitter, you see on social media, they have no practical utility. They're just there. What makes me excited for Saitama is they are revealing the utility for this. They're in talks with Hilton Hotels. They're in talks with major hospitals to have integration of Saitama. Now, we don't know exactly how they're going to be integrated. We don't know the plan. We don't really know the ins and outs and the details fully. They're demonstrating practical ways where we can take these tokens and have practical use for it. This is something that you're not going to see in every meme coin that comes across your timeline on Twitter and on Reddit, right? I could literally take another half hour and just go through the timeline and you can see what's really going on with Saitama, what they have projected. But mainly I want to make sure you are aware that on the 13th is going to be the major milestone, because before the 13th, they have announced that Saitama is going to be listed on another top 5 exchange. So when you're hearing all these news, when you're hearing that they're going to be added on to additional exchanges over the next coming days, when you hear about this app that's going to be rolled out, there's going to be a lot of activities. I've showed you the holders increasing over time. I want to make sure that this is on your radar. I want to make sure that you have time to do your homework, because I am officially Diamond Hands when it comes to Saitama. And for those that are still on the sidelines when it comes to cryptocurrency, if you've been watching any of the commercials over the past weekend, if you watch any of the NFL games, you probably have seen the Matt Damon commercial. Crypto is officially here, guys. We have to be on it. We cannot sit on the sidelines anymore. We can't just pretend that cryptocurrency is just a fad, that NFTs are just a fad. In the coming years, this is going to be more and more mainstream. If you don't believe me, pay attention to your children or your nieces and your nephews when they play games like Roblox, when they play games like Fortnite, games like NBA 2K. The games are $60, but inside of the game, you can make digital purchases to add more sneakers to your characters, to change the aesthetic of your character. You're taking your US dollar, that fiat currency, and you are spending it on a digital currency, right? We're already doing it in video games already. In the coming years, NFTs, cryptocurrency is going to be more and more mainstream. Whether you are going to adopt it or not, I guarantee you your kids, your nieces, your nephews will. So this is why I'm making this video. I don't want it to be even longer than it already is, but I'm going to make sure that on this channel We talk about the current events as it pertains to crypto. We talk about how to purchase crypto safely, how to store it safely, how to avoid and how to be able to vet different tokens that you see that start to trend so that we can avoid these squid game scammers. And this is personally my mission on this channel, to be able to give you some of this information, to make a lot of this information a little bit easier to digest. I understand it's a little bit challenging at first. It can feel a little bit intimidating, but continue to stay locked in. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on everything that's going on right now with cryptocurrency. If you are already invested in certain tokens and coins, go down in the comments. Let me know which coins and tokens you're already invested in. So again, make sure to stay locked in. Subscribe if you are not already. And I'm going to check you out in the next video. Peace.